What's up, Raven Café? Hello. My name is Kelsey Knudsen. I'm your friendly neighborhood stand-up comedian. Yeah, I was bit by a radioactive Joe Rogan. So now my superpower is humor. It's going pretty well so far. But yeah, I do comedy with Granite City Comedy. You might have heard of it over at the Federal Venue, which is part of Raven Productions. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Part of Raven Productions. But want to plug this really quick. If you haven't been to the Federal after your Thanksgiving, if you want to do some holiday shopping, check out Prescott Night Market coming up on December 1st. This is a free event, open to the public, family friendly. We got some musicians. We're going to have local vendors in the Federal, a food truck. So yeah, you need some Christmas presents, come on down. So I don't know about you people, but I'm pretty concerned about the advancements in technology. Anyone else? A lot of AI coming out, right? So a lot of companies, corporations nowadays, they have a lot of very strong, digital security, cybersecurity. Usually that takes the form of like a firewall in security jargon. And a firewall is a great deterrent for hackers if you're a corporation, but it still is metaphorical, right? A firewall isn't real. I'd say let's go all out and just do an actual firewall, around your server. Google, this is for you. Do an actual wall of fire around your server room. That's right, thank you. Because hackers are still flammable, right? Got a few laughs. That's fine. If you didn't like that joke, don't worry. All of my jokes are backed up to the cloud. Okay, so you can access it anytime you want. Yeah, I have a subscription service. Actually, it's $500 a month. You can sign up for my cloud. You access my jokes anytime you want. No, all jokes aside, I do have a YouTube channel you can check out with my comedy. It's at YouTube/Blague Czar. That's my moniker that I go by, Blague Czar. You can see all of my, I have all of my open mics here at the Raven and my recent specials at the Federal. So, yeah. But I also, if you're interested in more subscriptions, I have an OnlyFans as well. It might be surprising. Oh, don't laugh at that. Come on, guys. You don't like what you see up here? Yeah, I have an OnlyFans. But before you get too excited, everyone, look, I get a lot of questions about my OnlyFans, obviously, as a stand-up comedian. Yeah, I don't, just so we're all clear, I don't sell air conditioners. I don't sell space heaters. OnlyFans, okay? So stop fucking asking. OnlyFans. Yeah, thank you. I hope you're a fan of that joke. I don't know about you guys, but I think Cirque du Soleil is running out of ideas. Anyone else with me? No. I don't really have a punchline to that joke, just kind of my own opinion. Because every Cirque du Soleil that comes out, and it's show in Vegas, it's just kind of Sesame Street on LSD nowadays. It's like if you do too much mushrooms and watch the Muppets. A famous philosopher is quoted saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," right? Which is, I think that's true. We all go through these personal trials in life, and a lot of the times, in my case, I feel like I've come out of a lot of really hard, times in my life growing as a better person. But you got to be careful because what does kill you makes you dead. So it's a very fine line, between personal growth and death. So be careful, everyone. A lot of companies nowadays are trying to be self-aware, right? They're trying to brand themselves as eco-conscious, humane, things like that. I see, everything's crazy expensive nowadays, but I still am kind of living off of eggs and ramen. I don't know if anyone else is, but eggs are crazy expensive since COVID. I don't know why. But you see a lot of the more expensive eggs, they're cage-free eggs, right? Everyone needs the cage-free eggs, therefore, you're doing your duty as a human to protect animals that are being slaughtered for consumption, essentially. But I don't know why we give a fuck so much about the eggs. Who cares about the eggs? The chickens are having a hard time, you guys. I don't care if the eggs aren't in cages, They're like, yeah, we take the eggs out, they roam free across the meadow. We roll them around. The chickens are in Guantanamo, but our eggs are in great shape, everyone. Yeah, it's tough. Around the holiday season, it's hard to go grocery shopping. Everyone's frantically trying to get things for Thanksgiving. I'm sure everyone's experiencing that. People are stressed out a little bit around the holidays. Patience is a virtue, right? But you gotta control that stress a little bit. It's hard too, though. You ever get upset with the clock for what time it is? You know what I mean? It's just your own negligence of being late for work. But you're like, it's fucking 4 o'clock, what the fuck? How? Yeah, it's tough. Everything's crazy expensive nowadays. I think I'm trying to find some kind of workaround or loophole in other than theft. I was driving the other day and running really low on gas, and I actually tapped the gas gauge to see if it would go up. It would come on, you can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's hard. Do you ever wonder if you're just depressed, or you're actually just impoverished? Think about, it's, because there's plenty of shit to do if you can afford it. But, yeah, it's hard to be poor. Everyone's struggling. The government uses the term for the impoverished people. We gotta lift them out of poverty, right? It's somehow a place that they're in. We gotta lift people out of poverty. Why are we treating the poor like they're a child trapped in a well? The government's technically, how long can the child stay down there eating only ramen noodles? Oh, 6 months? Okay, that's great. Anyone in a committed relationship, long-term relationship here? Yeah? Congratulations to you folks. I'm single, I'm a comedian, so I'm just, by default, I'm single. But I think there's also, we look over a lot of more larger scale relationships than just individualized relationships. Through history, I think there's been a lot of very specific relationships that have not been seen that way. I think the Revolutionary War, we were in a kind of a toxic long-term relationship with Great Britain for a little while. The colonizers were in Great Britain, and we're look, I love being here, but I gotta follow my dreams. I gotta branch out, see new people and new things. So we're gonna go to the New World, okay? Great Britain was no, you can't do that. You can't leave. I need you here. And we were look, it's just gonna be, a little bit. We're gonna go. We're gonna see how it is. You can come eventually. We're not leaving completely. I'm not leaving you. And of course, get to the New World. We're fuck them, right? That relationship's over. And of course, we write our breakup letter. We get all of our buddies together, all these white dudes, and we write our breakup letter, send it to Great Britain, and they're super upset about it. They're well, did you get the tea? We're we didn't drink the fucking tea. All right. But yeah, all of us are actually in a toxic relationship right now, whether you know it or not, through our cell phones. Yeah, because these corporations are keeping track of us all the time. And if you think about it, it really is a toxic relationship. We're all in a toxic relationship with Google. Because you go, anywhere you go, if you have your location setting turned on, you get back, you go home, and you get a little notification on your phone, and it's Google, and it's hey, how's it going? You're fuck off, Google. Another one pops up, bing. Hey, I saw you were at In-N-Out. How was it? Did you see anyone there? Yeah, you want to rate In-N-Out? No, I don't. Yeah, got to be careful with the toxicity. Especially with, I am a cisgender white male. I've said this before on stage. So I try to be aware of my potential for toxic masculinity. But I also hear the expression BDE, right? Anyone know BDE? BDE, if you don't know, is big dick energy. Thank you. That's right. Ouch. Ooh. Don't have any. That's because it's actually big, you guys. Ooh. You've seen it? I don't remember. I don't remember that happening. Yeah, BDE. It's not as great as you think, ladies, because it turns out scientists have done studies. It's just radiation from toxic masculinity. Yeah, so next time you think that your man is hung, he actually has cancer. So, well, that last joke had a great response, great laugh. So I'm going to end there. Thank you very much, everyone. My name is Kelsey Knudsen. She wasn't a fan of my jokes, obviously. That's okay. Thank you, TBD show, Raven Café. Check out Skip Miss coming up. I'm super excited for that. I love supporting TBD. So have a great talent show and a great Thanksgiving, everyone. Eat that turkey.